Hi, I'm Sam Ross, founder and CEO of Claim Climbers. If you have ever gone through a CMP exam, you know how stressful it can feel. You might walk out of that room wondering, how much does that exam actually matter for my claim? And that's a fair question. And the answer is, it carries a lot of weight. But it's not the only thing that decides your outcome. Let's break it down. The CMP exam, which stands for Compensation and Pension Exam, is one of the main tools the VA uses to evaluate your claim. It's the VA's way of collecting up-to-date medical evidence about your condition and how it affects your daily life. The examiner's report goes directly to the VA rater, who compares it against your service records, past medical records, and any additional evidence you've submitted. The key here is that the rater often relies heavily on what the examiner documents, if the other evidence is unclear. That's why the quality and accuracy of your CMP exam can have a huge influence on your final rating. Now, this does not mean the examiner decides your claim, and if they decide negatively, it's not the end of the world. The examiner's job is to provide medical observations. The rater's job is to make the decision. But because the exam is often the most recent and structured piece of evidence, it can easily become the deciding factor if it conflicts with what's in your file. Here's an example. Suppose you have a strong diagnosis, and that's about it. But during your CMP exam, the examiner writes that your symptoms are mild or that your condition has improved. Even if that's not accurate, that single statement can reduce your rating or delay that claim. On the other hand, if you have a nexus letter and your exam clearly documents the severity of your condition and aligns with your other evidence, it can validate everything else in your file and strengthen your case dramatically. That's why preparation matters, not coaching or scripting or anything like that, but being ready to clearly describe how your condition impacts your daily life, because it's different for everyone. Be honest, be specific, and stay consistent with what's already in your medical records. The VA looks for patterns and consistency, not exaggeration. Here's the takeaway. The CMP exam carries significant weight, but it's not the whole story. The VA considers your service records, medical evidence, nexus letters, DBQs, and personal statements alongside it. The exam might tip the scales, but it doesn't replace the need for well-documented, credible evidence. At Claim Climbers, we don't perform or influence CMP exams, but we help veterans strengthen the medical evidence that supports them, especially nexus letters that clarify the connection between your service and your condition. If this helped you understand the role your CMP exam plays, hit like and subscribe to our channel. In the next video, we'll cover what it means if you're scheduled for a second CMP exam and why that can actually be a good sign. Take care.